Hey everybody, welcome to Karen's Heart. You know, I told my son, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. He was like, Mom, you know it's a lot of work. I said, okay, baby. When you talking from the heart, you will be amazed at what you can do. On April 4th, 2019, I was at the barber shop getting my hair cut. And all of a sudden, I started having pain down my heart, down my arms, and pain on my chest, and couldn't breathe. Just told my barber that I ain't feel good. So he said, Miss Karen, you all right? I said, I don't know. So I told him, just get me to the bathroom. So I laid down in the back of the barber shop and still ain't feel no better. So it was a basketball on the floor. I threw the basketball out on the floor of the barber shop and got one of the barber's attention and got his attention and told him, call 911. Called 911 and they took me to Southern Maryland Hospital and couldn't find out I was having a heart attack. April 4th changed my life forever. You know, they took me up to Southern Maryland, did the EKG, and said, Miss, you having a heart attack. I'm looking at the nurse like, huh? You know, I started smoking cigarettes at a real early age, trying to be a get-wit nitwit, because everybody else was doing it. And you always hear, be careful who you hang around. You know, don't smoke cigarettes. Cigarettes ain't good for you. You know, and I never listened. So I started smoking at a real early age and kept smoking. Anyway, so after they tell me that I'm having a heart attack, no, let me rewind. So they take me to the hospital and they tell me I'm having a heart attack. No, they take me to the hospital and the man said lobby. So in my mind, I know how I feel. And I'm saying to myself, lobby? I know what the lobby means. But why he saying lobby about me? Now, at the time, I'm like thinking about Eric Garner. I'm thinking about all these black people that have died as a result of other people's actions. And here I am, this black woman, the back of an ambulance with two white people. And ain't nobody rushing to doing nothing. And he say lobby. Put the gurney down and had me to scoot. So I said, sir, what lobby mean? He said, ma'am, we putting you in the emergency room lobby. Now, I start crying. And I'm like, Karen, you can't get upset. So, they took me and put me in the emergency room lobby. That's when the lady asked me, could I make it? My husband was there. And he said, you all right? I said, you just go get the kids. And I'm all right because I'm in the hospital. And so the lady got me in the triage room. That's when they did the EKG. She said, ma'am, you having a heart attack. And they took me and rushed me in the back and put 3 stents in one artery. Now, I didn't know that's what they did. I thought that I had 3 stents in 3 arteries. So I had to start the cardiac rehab with Kaiser Permanente. And I started the cardiac rehab. And it was for 12 weeks. So I'm on this medication. I'm like, okay, they like, okay, ma'am, your world great change. She doctor told me, she said, heart disease runs in your family. I told her my dad and my brother both died of congestive heart failure. Man, I wasn't dying. Because I'm going to do what the doctor tell me to do. So, I was hospitalized, sent home. I started walking 3 to 5 miles a day. I'm walking downtown. My friends seeing me, calling me, telling me, I just saw you. Waving out the window, hey, Miss Karen. You know, I stopped smoking. I haven't had a cigarette since April the 4th, 2019. And it wasn't that hard, actually, when I was faced with dying. But I knew I could die all the time. But I was getting so much pleasure out of it, I ain't want to stop. You know. So, I'm doing my walking exercises. You know, fixing smoothies. You know, going down Haynes Point, our national park at 6 o'clock in the morning. And my friends and family are meeting me because I started this healthy heart walking group. You know, I said, if don't nobody show up but me, I'm good. You know, I went by myself a couple times. And then my friends' family started joining me. You know. I started this because I needed to share with everybody how good God is. And you can call him whatever you want to call him. But I know who he is. You know, so I'm in this 12-week cardiac rehab program with Kaiser Permanente. You know, the end of July, I'm driving my kids everywhere they need to go. You know, July 31st, we took them to Brown University in Providence, Rhode Island, then drove them to Cornell University in Ithaca, New York. I drove from Providence to Ithaca. You know, I was breaking out in these hives from this medicine. And I was telling the doctor that I was breaking out in these hives. Kept bugging him. So my doctor told me that my final cardiac rehab stress test was inconclusive. So I asked her, what did that mean? The internal medicine doctor said, I don't know, Miss Jackson. You got to ask the cardiologist. So I asked her, I'm telling her, I'm like, look, I'm breaking out in these bruises on me. They hurting. And so she took me off of the Brilinta blood thinner. And put me on this other blood thinner. So the cardiologist says, Miss Jackson, I need you, Miss Karen, I need you to go up to Suburban Hospital on August 11th. I said, okay. But on August 10th, I stopped at a friend of mine's house just to say hi. And I started feeling funny in my chest. I took 2 Tums. Didn't make me feel better. I took a nitroglycerin tablet. Felt better immediately. I got scared. I said, something ain't right. Called my husband, came and got me. We came on home. We got up to Suburban on the 11th. Everybody, they put me in my room. Then everybody stopped. Kept coming in the room saying, excuse me, ma'am, you all right? You all right? And I'm like, am I all right? Then I said, why y'all keep asking me, am I all right? Are my x-rays that bad? They said, yes, ma'am. Y'all, I was like, okay. So I was on this medication. And I had to get the medication out of my system before they performed surgery because I could bleed to death. So, y'all, all I remember is paying bills. Next thing I know, on the 10th, I called I'm sorry. It wasn't August 11th. I was at Suburban on August 8th. On August 10th, I called Councilman Manny Petty. Next thing I knew, I woke up. It was August 17th. And my friend Lisa was walking away from me. No, she was walking toward me. And I just started crying. So my husband. But before then, the doctor came and saw me and said, why didn't Southern Maryland fix your other artery? I said, well, they told me that they were going to fix the other artery that was 70% blocked through medicine. And they told me, they said, Miss Jackson, if you had 3 clogged arteries, you would have had open heart surgery. And you didn't have 3 clogged arteries. You had 1 clogged artery with 3 stents. I said, oh my. And now we got to go back in because what should have been done wasn't done. And the artery that's 70% clogged has to be fixed. And your left main artery was clogged and had to be replaced. That's why people kept asking me, was I okay? I'm sharing this story with y'all because I never listened. People told me not to smoke. You know? And also because I just want other people to hear what happened to me. My husband said I had my surgery on August 13th. I didn't wake up until August 17th, I think it was. Because I had an allergic reaction. You know, God works in mysterious ways. I believe He used those bruises to get me back in the doctor's office so that they could tell me about those other 2 clogged arteries. You know, well, my husband told me I was down for 4 days after surgery. I couldn't believe it. You know, our heart, once our heart stop, y'all, that's it. You know, I've been just crying all day. You want to know why I've been crying? It's because I know how good God is. He is so good to me. He didn't save me once. He saved me again and again. You know, in 4 months, I know how good God is. And I know who saved me. I came out like all these battle wounds, And the doctor said that he had never seen somebody to have an allergic reaction like I did and have to be sedated for 4 days. Have you ever been so grateful for something that you just wanted to tell the world and anybody that would listen how grateful you feel? Well, that's how I feel. I could have died, I could have died, but he didn't. He saved me again and again and again. The fact that all I could think about was not seeing my kids. The thought of not seeing my kids was so overwhelming for me that I just been crying all day. All I can say is we getting older.
You okay, baby?
Yes, Mom. We getting older. And we have to take care of our bodies because we're not going to get another one. Cardiologist said my heart is good. Said Miss Karen's heart is good. Anyway, I just wanted to share my story. Maybe you could join me. This healthy heart movement down Haynes Point once I start walking again, little by little. Anyway, thank you for listening to Miss Karen's Heart. Good night.